Yeet! I'm Flesh Wound Dan, joined by Producer Todd.
Good evening.
Pugs Dread.
Namaste. Howdy.
And Fuck Your Mother, also known as Mike Kruger.
Yes, fuck your mother 3 times. Especially
Well,
And you're back on the shit list again. Fuck LA Knight.
Ah, Ben. Yes.
Dude,
my God.
me and Ben actually we watched the Rumble together and we were talking about what you would have did if LA Knight won.
I'm sure it's probably stuff you can't say.
Speaking of which, I am very offended that this asshole Dan fucking didn't show up to the fucking watch party because he's been there the last fucking 2 years.
It's
was a
always
lot
out
of
of
Decided that he's too good for fucking Michael Kruger and goddamn Ben Graham.
There was a watch
always
party.
out
I
of
was
sync.
not aware.
I told all you bitches I was going to be in the Discord in the fucking party.
Yeah, Todd.
Oh, well. I was running
saw
around.
it.
My bad.
My Roku's
I would've
just
jumped
always
on.
out of sync.
Well, I'm the asshole
The
too.
only person I allow off the hook is Pugs because he doesn't even go on Discord.
Thank you, sir.
The rest of you fuck
But
off.
to be fair, Dan's always on there. I pop in occasionally, so I miss a lot.
I am. So I'm gonna just say this, and I don't care. It might sound a little bit on the homoerotic side. If LA Knight won, I would have come in my pants just to see
That
your
is
guys'
very,
reaction.
very fucking homoerotic.
It is, and I don't care. Like that would have been the funniest thing ever. I think Todd might have canceled this show.
I think what would have been
Honestly.
funnier is watching you waddle to the bathroom with cum in your pants.
That's what I would have filmed it. I would have chronicled.
3 minutes. There we go.
It would have been like a Dan 24/7 if I knew that was coming. But yeah.
I didn't realize you liked him that much. That's amazing. I'm sorry.
Oh, it's not so much that; it's just Todd's reaction, and I
it's-
don't think
You
the
really
show
think Todd gives a shit?
I really wouldn't.
Canceled the
I
show.
wouldn't make me mad. He's like, this is fucking stupid, and move on. Kind of like Pugs does with CM Punk. He just
Todd would
ignores
have
it until-
Todd would have called him a cracker ass white boy and fucking
That is
done.
definitely what happened.
8 cracker.
Well, I know there's a lot of different opinions out there, so I'm curious. Bring the fire in the chat tonight, whether you're happy, sad, somewhere.
Riverman,
between.
midnight, at least Cena lost.
Hey man,
There you
fuck you.
Here's the
Wow.
thing: well, it's not a spoiler. If Charlotte and Cena would have won, I'm like, damn, is McMahon ghost booking?
You're right.
So we're gonna work backwards because I figured Men's Rumble just happened.
That's
So-
why we're just
right.
not going with the most important one first.
All right.
There's gonna be a lot of complaints, so I'm gonna start with a positive, and I'll make a case for it. And I know a lot of people are gonna yell at me.
Start talking about Logan Paul. I'm gonna fucking make a case, aka
Oh,
make
it's nothing about Logan
My
Paul.
new guy.
I'm going to the winner here
Better
first.
not.
All right, so
Dude,
Jey
give me
Uso.
a solid.
I'm gonna make a case for Jey Uso. Every year at the Rumble, everyone bitches that it's so predictable. So it's got that going for it. Another thing it's got going for it, and I'm not a big Jey Uso guy. I'm not a huge Jey Uso fan.
So you're just
You
defending
know,
the something different, not the actual winner.
He's
I
What?
could defend the actual
he,
winner.
se- he sells shit
Yeah.
tons of merch. He's over as fuck.
The kids love him.
Kids love him. He's not my guy. I mean, I'm
With
kind
all
of
of what you just said, though, like that's why I thought he was winning the fucking Rumble.
Jey
I
Uso.
don't think-
nobody was calling
I
that.
fucking
You
did.
just said
I
he
called
did.
it.
Then you're the number one person that I've heard that has said that. I've not heard from anybody else who thought Jey Uso was.
I
winning.
literally called it, bro. Like,
Well,
I
Credit
fucking
to you.
knew.
Nobody else did.
I knew from the time when they fucking weren't gonna put him over on put him over with Gunther that was the fucking route they were gonna go. Regardless if he would have won the Rumble or not, that's Gunther's opponent at WrestleMania. I fucking knew that dead ass fucking from the time that they lost, and then they fucking brought it back to the fucking goddamn promo that they did on Monday night.
Legit main event Uso now. He didn't have to win the fucking match.
He's great. Like,
He's great.
see, that's my thing. Is like I don't even like. I'm not even mad at it. It's just the Rumble in general really pissed me the fuck off.
Who did you want to win? Like, if you were
I didn't really even have a person I wanted to win.
You said
to be
Punk
honest
last
with
time. Dan asked that on Wednesday.
Punk is getting a title match.
No, for sure. Like, and like it would have been cool for Punk, but like honestly, I kind of like Punk. I kind of like the fact that Punk may or may not be in a Benoit angle right now. They may do that triple threat at Mania, and they may put the belt on one of those fucking three people. And I would love if Punk got that Benoit moment. You know what I'm saying? Like, so I'm fine with that.
I don't want that moment.
Not that one, Punk.
Leave the dog alone. But yeah, AJ, bye.
But you get what I'm saying. The WrestleMania fucking 20 moment.
Yeah.
I want that for Punk. I think Punk deserves that.
And we
because
still have
he's
Elimination Chamber.
Yeah, well, just in general. Like, I think him and Seth and Roman is an amazing story. Think about it. Think about the fucking history behind that. That's shit I want to fucking see as a fan. Because Punk essentially was the fucking catalyst of bringing them onto the main roster. So for both of them and for Roman to be pissed off at Punk and have fucking Paul Heyman with him, but Paul owes him this favor. Maybe the favor is going into Mania and managing CM Punk.
That's what I was leaning towards.
Well, and that alone, I think, just makes the story very fucking interesting. Because you have Roman, who is close with Paul, like they're best friends. Paul loves him. But also, Paul knows that the person that got him that spot in WWE, the person that, like, got him to that level was Brock and Punk. And in order for him to become the wise man, it was the trials and tribulations through Punk and Brock. Now, I wanted Brock to come back tonight. Unfortunately, the whatever the fucking kiboshed the shit out of that.
That lying whore Janelle Grant.
But
allegedly.
But
in Minecraft,
I would personally, what I would love to see is Seth, Punk, Brock, and Roman. Because there's so much.
Are you going to suspend Paul in a shark cage?
Well, no. It's not that though. Like,
no, I know. I'm just fucking with you.
Like, think about the storyline purposes of that. Think about Paul Heyman being conflicted on who the fuck he's going to help. Like that alone sells me. But I don't think Brock's making Mania. Like, I really don't.
I mean, I don't. I think he will be in the clear. I just don't think they're going to do that yet.
They're not going to touch him while all this shit's happening. I'm telling you that.
They're not going to risk it.
I mean, be the only one to get away with coming to the ring with like a poop emoji on his head. You know, like the poop hats.
Oh, stop it!
That's fucking awesome, dude.
He comes out.
I'm gonna dare him.
Shit.
I want him coming out doing the Brock Party gimmick too.
Fuck yeah.
The thing that
Brock Party with
R-Truth
head,
fucking
that
his
would
new
be
manager.
a fucking meme central, dude.
The thing that I like about this is it leaves some question marks to how they're going to get to that other title match. I don't think that
they're going to be in the belt. I don't think it's going to be for the belt, man.
It may not be. That's the thing. There's a lot of possibilities.
I still have my money on Cena and Cody for that belt. And
I think Cena and Cody, but I think Cody turns, in my opinion.
Well, he's going. Well, thanks to Kevin Owens a little while ago, he has a little more edge to him. So.
I would have loved it if Owens got the belt.
I wish.
We
can get into that having any clue. That match was fucking bullshit, and probably like the
we'll get
fucking the Kevin Owens and Cody Rhodes match to me was the equivalent of like about to orgasm and then fucking you don't. Like,
well, we'll get to that because I disagree. But
I hated that. I hated that match, dude. It was shit.
Well, let's get to the Rumble first because I do want to talk about that match.
Well, the Rumble was shit too.
No way, dude! I love the men's Rumble.
I like both of them.
I hated it. There was no fucking surprises. The only fucking surprise was Joe Hendry, and
I don't know who that streamer dude was, but I'm sure it meant a lot to the kid.
Oh, Speed. Yeah, we're gonna.
He almost died on that spear. Like, holy shit.
Yeah, it was cool.
Dude, I don't give a fuck about these social media influencers. I could give a flying
They bring
fuck.
eyes.
They do, though. That's the issue.
Yeah.
No, but
I get
like,
it.
I hate that fucking. I hate the fact that WWE is playing into that. I fucking hate Speed. I hate fucking Kai Cenat. I hate fucking Logan Paul. I hate those motherfuckers.
I know.
And like, I get. Paul. Oh, what?
Yeah.
I no longer hate Logan Paul
because he eliminated Punk.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, well, fuck you, Pugs. Anyways,
I love you too, Kruger.
Like, I understand the CM Punk hate, but like to discredit what that guy brings to, like, he's a box office.
I've never said he's not. I just say I don't like him.
No, I get why you don't like him. I get why people don't like him too. But in my opinion, just that the Rumble just to me was a disappointment. I was very excited. I have been so into WWE for the last fucking 6 months.
I really thought they told some good. I mean, they made Penta look like a star. I mean, how long
both feet touched
Rumble. Both feet did touch.
Yeah.
But made him look like a champ. Made Jacob look like Jacob Fatu look Breaker. Like a fucking beast. I mean, I think they did a lot of cool shit personally in the match itself, irregardless of how you might feel about the winner.
It's not even just the winner, though, dude. Like, my favorite Rumbles were where I didn't have an idea of what was going on, and for me, I fucking saw Jey Uso winning. Like, I really fucking did. Like,
you're the only one I've heard from like anywhere that thought Jey Uso would win.
I realized after the marketing and all of that shit, the numbers that guy is doing, that's going to be the fucking guy. But
makes sense.
But I like him too. Like, that's my thing. But I just this was a big disappointment for me because I was expecting a Rumble. Like, what were the spots that like stood out to you? Because I didn't fucking see anything in this match.
Oh, I mean, Braun killing people. I thought that Braun Breaker killing people. Then Jacob Fatu, just, I mean, that double Samoan drop, all the cool shit he did. I thought this was actually a pretty strong Rumble. At the very end, I was like, man, if they do a shock win, maybe Logan Paul, and that would sure piss people off. But I did not see
there would have been a hole in my TV.
I can imagine there would have been, because you know what, they were rumored to do Logan Paul Gunther at one point. I was like, motherfucker, if they do this, people are
that probably will still happen down the line.
Probably. Gunther's a heel though. I don't quite get that match anyways, but
there's always someone worse, and it's Logan Paul.
Yeah, they setting up
which is funny because those two should be like best friends. He's like blonde-eyed, blonde hair.
Well, Gunther didn't get the blonde, so he's upset about that.
I thought Braun Breaker Roman's going to be a big one day. I thought that stare down was really cool. Not going to happen at Mania this year or anything, but Cena could not win. I know a few people that are listening that are upset about Cena.
Money.
But here's why it's bad booking. Once he gets that title, he's not interesting anymore. He's got to chase it. He can't get maybe SummerSlam, and there's enough time to kind of
see. I disagree with the and I'll say it again. I disagree with SummerSlam only because then you're like, okay, he's gonna have to lose the belt in 3 months. You put it on him earlier, and there's more drama to it because you can Yeah, it doesn't.
I mean,
And
there's
all the Cena Nation kids are now full-blown adults. They are willing to pay to go see this man, which is why I'm telling you, or I believe
they'll pay to
it'll
see
be
him.
Cena and fucking Cody. Yeah, but it's also his last WrestleMania.
My problem with Cena and Cody is if they do that a babyface versus babyface match. I don't see that just I don't see that fucking being.
But if anybody could do it, those two can.
Even at that though, dude, like
doesn't interest me. I'm with
it. Doesn't.
I'm not saying it interests me. Because I am not the only one watching. There is a bunch of younger people that like a father and
vanilla
son
baby faces. It's just like
again, but like you want a father taking their kid to a wrestling show. Hey, it's my guy versus your guy. What a great time! Let's spend all the fucking money.
If Cody's the asshole, yeah, that's my guy.
I'm fine with that. I really don't care.
If it's not for a title, I can live with it. But like, I think as a title program. Yeah, I'm not feeling it. I don't think they're turning Cody full-blown heel yet.
No. I don't think he should get the belt, period. But if you're going to do it, I think it needs to be sooner.
Well, I wouldn't necessarily think. I don't think Cena should get the belt. I think
I don't think he needs it.
I don't think he needs it either. But at the same time, if you're going to put somebody over and break like that Ric Flair streak, I mean, if there's anybody to do it, it's him. But I don't see going into WrestleMania having a babyface versus babyface match fucking like gripping me. I think what should happen is because of, and like maybe they'll go this way, but like I feel like they need to slowly turn Cody, and they need to do it over a period of time where like I think they've added little tidbits in there to do that, where Cody has changed into this kind of asshole fucking human being. But I have a feeling they're gonna go baby versus baby, and I think that's just not the move. Like, you could have Cody go heel at this point, and I think it would be a big fucking deal. But I don't think they're gonna pull the trigger on that. Like, I think that's what makes money, is Cody turns and becomes this fucking Homelander villain.
Oh my god, I'll be a Cody crybaby immediately.
We'll get it eventually.
Well, think about it. He can fucking go and talk about how Cena was in that spotlight and wasn't able to bring the fans back, and now Cody was. You know, I think there's a lot of potential there, but are they going to pull the trigger? Probably fucking not, and we're going to be stuck with this baby versus baby bullshit, which is kind of what they fucking did with Rock and Cena, which is what bothered me with that. Is like, I didn't know who the boo or who the fucking, like, I don't know. I'm a traditional wrestling fan. I want straight how the somebody to boo and somebody to fucking cheer, and I don't see Cody Rhodes being in that like Austin or Cena being in that Austin angle where like he's a heel but kind of a face that's over with the crowd. Like I don't see that with Cody. I think they need to make him despicable. They need to fucking make him the person that you hate.
I don't think that happens before WrestleMania. It may happen eventually, but what's interesting now to me is the directions they go, because CM Punk, I mean, I see a lot of scenarios. It might be somebody's going to have two matches on night one and night two to possibly figure into a title picture. I mean, I like that I don't know exactly where it's going. I mean, I agree. I certainly see Roman, Punk, Seth triple threat now.
Yeah.
How they'll get a title in there, I don't know. I still love the idea of Cody losing that belt. I mean, I don't think he's going to have a title match that's going to be more interesting than his last one at WrestleMania. So I feel like you could have taken it off him a little bit. You still could. I mean, we got Elimination Chamber. I don't know. I think we might have. I think that's the only PLE, so it'll probably have to be that. But I like it. It's not predictable. Jey Uso is, except you, Kruger. I haven't heard that on anybody's bingo card, so I'm good with Jey Uso and Gunther. I think that'll be a good match.
I'm just like, for me, that just I don't mind it. Like, I liked our match that they had at Saturday night's main event. I thought it was great, but I don't know, man. Like, there's something like just going into Mania and having that, and then possibly Cody and fucking Cena. It doesn't interest me. Like, I feel like the big players that were going to be in that main event fucking picture are kind of like, I don't know. I just don't want a fucking goddamn WrestleMania where I have two baby faces against each other in the main event.
I think if they're going to do that match, do it in Saudi. It works there. Those shows are kind of weird anyways, so it's like, do that one there. I don't think it needs a title. But yeah, I mean, I agree. We may get it. I'm not sure right now. I agree about the babyface versus babyface. I can deal with it if it's not for the belt, but yeah, I don't want that main eventing. I think Reigns, Punk, and Seth is far more interesting than they can make.
Absolutely, but I don't think they're gonna get
it is. But having the two icons of each generation on a big poster looking at each other, that's just money. Like, it's money. I don't want it either, but it just makes the most sense.
Maybe.
And also to confirm, Elimination Chamber March 1st is the only
PLE
in between.
Yeah, the only main roster. Yeah. So I mean, I'm thinking a title's on the line in Elimination Chamber, and that could be really, really interesting. Maybe that's how you inject some drama.
They're probably use that for the other belt. That's where Cena will win.
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, you could maybe have Cena eliminate Cody, like put the belt on the line there. I don't know. There's a lot of things I can see them do, but yeah, no, I thought the men's rumble was really, really good. Chad Gable put a fucking belt on that guy. I mean, I don't know what else he's got to do to prove how good he is to people. He's just fantastic.
Well, they need to get him out of this ongoing storyline that he's been having
with Otis for a whole goddamn year,
or longer, not paying it off.
Yeah,
like that's my problem with the Chad Gable shit. Is I love Chad Gable. I think he's a fucking amazing worker, but they have pigeonholed him into these shitty storylines where he's just a heel, you know what I'm saying? And like, he's not necessarily getting like title spotlight when I think he should. Like, he should be one of those guys chasing after the IC title. But instead they're putting him like in this, like, with Chad Gable, I really, like I said, I really like him as a worker, but with storyline purposes, I feel like kind of killed his character, because he went from being a part of like this, you know, thing with Otis and stuff, and then they just throw him back into the same bullshit with the other fucking people.
Yeah, he's got to break out of this little bubble he's in. I still think he can do it.
No, he 100%. It all has to do with the booking. Like,
it'll take a minute.
At the end of the day, he's one of the best workers they have on the roster, and he's definitely the fucking guy that you know. I understand why they gave him Penta, because he can make Penta look like $1,000 fucking bucks, but I hate the fact that he's stuck in this fucking loop with Otis, and then like they go back to it, and then they fucking don't go back to it, and then they come back to it a little bit. Like that was one of the things that bothered me with the Rumble, was that I felt like Chad Gable, like he's just kind of stuck, you know, in this weird shit.
Yeah, there were certain things teased here. I'm not sure, like, I mean, Drew McIntyre, I guess, maybe Sam. I'm not sure. Sammy, Kevin, they still haven't paid off.
I just don't care about Drew anymore.
The Randy Orton stuff with Kevin Owens. Like, there's a lot of possibilities, but
how about them Wyatt Six? Oh yeah, none of them.
No, and they even we'll get to it. Yeah,
not officially. So no Wyatt Six.
Had the doll with there.
Even with that, dude, like that pisses me off. Like you don't need Alexa Bliss in that fucking stable, in my opinion. I think what's more interesting. But for me, you know what would be interesting is that Alexa's like, "Fuck you, Nikki Cross. That was my spot."
They could do that.
Weren't they tag team champions together?
Yes, I think it might have been one.
They can go for it again. I'm cool with this. Give me my bitches.
I'm cool.
I just don't
with
think
that,
Alexa needs to be a part of the Wyatt Six. Like, I think it's more interesting for me to have her be pissed off that she's not.
Yeah, there's different possibilities. I mean, her pop was fucking huge. Yeah. Like, I think bigger than Trish.
Oh,
my pants tightened up.
Yeah, that was a big pop. We'll segue into that. I don't know if anybody has anything else to say.
Well, I just wanted to say the men's Royal, it was solid. I didn't really have any issues, but I do get what I don't think there's anything memorable. Like there's no giant spots that you're gonna remember in a couple years.
Dude, last year.
What about the unintentional one though? When Ray just like fucking, I thought, broke Chad Gable's knees.
No, I didn't.
That stiff. Yeah, I was like, check his fucking knee. That was terrible.
He just fell off Penta's shoulders, and I could just look in his face and just.
But Ray weighs like $150, dude. Like, he's all right.
I'm gonna say
one body.
He's
a deadly man.
Yeah, I was gonna say he does have a body count. So,
all right, but go ahead and segue to the previous match.
All right. Previous match, the ladder match between Cody and Kevin. Now, you didn't like it. I thought that was a fantastic ladder match.
I fucking hated it because here's my issue with that whole fucking match is that Kevin is really, really amazing in ladder matches. Like he's
with Sammy.
Yeah, just that and like also just all the matches he had with Sami Zayn or as El Generico on the indie scene, that had me at an expectation of what this match would be. And I didn't get a fucking single thing I wanted out of it. Again, like, it's not to say it's a bad match, but going into this, I was expecting this to be Steen's best match he's ever had in his life. And
why?
Because I was expecting Steen to act like I was expecting them to give him the fucking belt.
I wanted it so bad, but
I wanted it too. Like, and the storyline of the fact that he fucking at 5 different Royal Rumbles fucking tried to get the belt, and like I saw this as them killing Steen's momentum. I don't know how you go into Mania after fucking, and granted, like, dude, the poor bastard fucking took literally probably the worst bump I've seen in WWE, and like
that looked awful, but that was so fucking cool.
Which
and they
one?
left him the fucking neck in the ladder, head in the ladder one for me.
Yeah, there were a few.
And that one in the
there was a couple. There was a couple. They showed the replay. I was like, he shouldn't have done that. The first hit looked harder. Because a lot of the stuff landing on the ladders looked really like they landed well, so they weren't like hitting on it. And then they showed the replay. I was like, it looked a lot more devastating on the first angle than they did the replay. Show them landing perfect.
Well, and here's my thing. Okay, like, I get Cody Rhodes loves fucking Hardcore Holly because that was his boy that fucking taught him his ropes. But like ending the match off of a fucking Alabama slam.
Through a ladder.
I
with
get
Kevin
it, but,
Owens
like,
fucking scorpion
Yeah.
unnaturally.
I
That was the scene that got me the most. I'm like, oh fuck.
I did
But how
think
much?
there's going to be a run.
But in my opinion, if I was in that position, I would have fucking took a goddamn crossroads into the ladder.
But you're also a deathmatch worker who's going to take a lot more than Steed is trying to protect his
I think
ass in
Owens would've
WWE.
That doesn't mean
Owens.
shit, motherfucker. I've seen this goddamn bastard take a psycho driver with his fucking hands fucking
When
behind
he-
his back. Like,
When he
Also,
was
yeah.
young and not worried about missing out on a payday, too, though. There's a difference between being young and then the years on your body.
yeah, but if you're gonna fucking have a grand, I don't know. For me, if you're gonna have a grand fucking ending of this feud, you do it with a fucking finisher. You don't fucking hit some random move that you fucking hit in your match, and that's I don't know. Me personally, I don't like that shit. Like, I like to see finishers fucking mean something. And for me,
Ladder match is a little different. Though.
Yeah, I don't expect
You're
a
not
finisher
going for a
in a
3
ladder match.
I get
It's
it,
a
but
big
like
ladder spot,
it would have had
and
the
that's what it
same
was.
effect if he did a crossroads off the fucking table through the gimmick. And that's the move. Like, you have to think about it from a psychological standpoint. That's the move that's put Brock away, Roman away, all these fucking people.
It's already
And then
put
you
Kevin in the
fucking-
way, though.
What?
It's already put Kevin away.
Yeah, but why?
Couple times.
So why would you fucking have a lesser move do that? You get what I'm saying?
See, like,
Yeah, but
like,
off a table into a ladder, and then on the floor, and then the way he landed.
No,
Like,
it was
it's not just a
like,
regular
and
thing. But I get you.
I don't want to take anything away from that, but like, for me, that makes Kevin look like a jobber. Like,
that far, dude. That's hard.
Yeah,
He will never look like a jobber.
I don't think he looked like
It
a
made him
jobber.
look weak. I get, yeah.
I mean,
not-
he should have that
I'm
belt.
just
at
saying
some
that
point,
the
but-
finish alone, like, for me, I wouldn't have wanted that. But again, I'm a worker, and like, I'm a
get
lot
it.
different than most fucking people.
Every
But,
once in a while, I don't like Gunther, for example. I like that he doesn't always finish the people the same way. Sometimes it's a lariat. Sometimes he uses the power bomb or it chokes him out. Whatever.
I
Like,
get that, but
I
it's
kinda
Cody.
like that.
But Cody isn't that person. You get what I'm saying?
No, but
Like,
you know,
Crossroads or Cody.
I
Cody,
just-
either or.
for me, when I was invested in this match a lot because I love Kevin Steen, and like I love that fucking. He's why I became a pro wrestler. So for me, it made him look weak, in my opinion. Granted, like, it's probably the grossest bump WWE's done in years.
well, they had a
But-
few in there. That Fisherman Buster,
Yeah,
the
it was hard.
power bomb.
Dude,
Like,
his eye looked fucking nasty too.
for a
At the end.
WWE match, like, I thought they got about as crazy as you can get. I mean, you got to remember the normies haven't seen the Steen Wolf match with Generico.
Great
Maybe-
seeing him just going to the crowd.
Maybe if I would have got a package pile driver somewhere in there, I would have been way more fucking happier.
But
Like,
He tried.
Well, in WWE canon, they've set that move up as like a stretcher angle now. So I don't think you're going to see it often. At least we've established that it's not outright banned. So you might see it again. I don't know how often, but
I wouldn't be
yeah.
surprised if they do Kevin and Sammy, and I think that would be perfect. I mean, Sammy hits his fucking brain buster at Mania. Kevin hits his fucking package pile driver at Mania. That's fucking money.
Yeah, I
just-
would rather that right now. Now, the weird thing is, I mean, Kevin has that match set up with Randy Orton, and I don't think he's injured. So it's like, outside of storyline injured. So I don't
No, and
know.
that I think that's where they're gonna go with it probably. Is him and Orton, because Orton fucking needs something. You know what I mean? But again, Do I see Kevin beating Randy in that match? No. Like,
no,
I see them just using him to get this angle over. And maybe, like, Randy goes and faces Cody for the fucking belt afterwards. I don't fucking know. But I felt like this was Steen's time. And I was disappointed in the match just because I had such high expectations, knowing what this man is capable of. And granted, like, you know, it's not like the match was shit, but
No, I thought it was really good. I really did.
but for me, like, as a Kevin Steen fan, it didn't do anything for me. And it was upsetting because I really feel like he's on fire right now. He's probably like the most over he's been in his whole career. And I feel like, unfortunately, he's going to be fucking just pushed to the wayside again. And
Well, I hope that doesn't happen. I agree. Owens is amazing, and I hope he's heavily featured. But Triple H, he loves him.
No, I know
think
he
he'll
loves
hold
it.
that title again.
For sure. But I don't know. I think right now, with the build that they had, I mean, for fuck's sake, dude, they have this guy fucking doing the package pile driver. Like,
Yeah,
that's
big taboo.
a fucking bigger deal than they're making it, in my opinion. Like, if he would have hit that package pile driver and won that fucking belt, that would have shocked everybody.
No,
And
I agree
I
with
thought it was
where they're
gonna
going. I would have booked Owens to get the belt because, I mean, you have that, and then the way we ended that Rumble, yeah, that would have. I have no idea.
They've been
what we're
teasing
going
Owens and fucking. They teased Owens and fucking Punk on goddamn fucking.
Well,
Friday
they teased
night too, and
Punk
they did nothing
everybody
with it.
Yeah.
the last several weeks. Like, Punk is like set up possibilities. Maybe they were just like, let's make absolute sure we're not going to get a call from The Rock and have a bunch of options we can go to.
I was expecting The Rock to come out at 31. And
I want that 1 year. 1 year, give me a 31 and be it's a big surprise or a big asshole.
Didn't they do that though?
He technically he's already done it.
Yeah. Well,
Really?
I have a question now. It won't make sense for you, Kruger, because you didn't think it was.
I can explain it real quick. It was a couple years ago. I can't remember who was injured. So technically it wasn't, but he came out after number 30 as 31, replacing the person who was, I want to say it was like a
30
number 9.
didn't actually make it in the ring. Right?
Well, yes, someone got injured. Yeah. So,
If
but
you
it was,
notice, they sold
No, I want an
with
actual 30.
Tozawa tonight. Like with Tozawa, they were just like that didn't count. Like you could tell they were like,
They
yeah,
both
no.
were a waste.
Yeah.
When he
That's why they went to the
oh,
back
why?
and Triple H was there and Speed was right
Do
there.
you guys think that? Well, you and Pugs, Todd. Like, do you think that this was the most surprising Rumble win, or do you have one you put above it?
Benoit, dude.
Yeah, that was as much as I wanted to. I didn't think it was actually
Benoit
going to happen.
was the craziest shit.
Yeah, I'm gonna go with Benoit being number
Maybe
one.
Benoit. Okay.
Yeah.
Dude,
This
well,
one was. It's also like Kruger called it though. Like he's the most merch selling. Everyone's into him. Old school.
You could have
Booking,
gone
you
with
put
LA
that guy.
Knight on that too, though.
He doesn't move that much.
Jay
fucker.
sells more.
No, he does.
Him and Cody are the one. Him, Cody, and Rhea are the top 3.
Yeah,
He got booed instead of Hogan in LA.
Rhea?
he's talking LA Knight. Nobody's booing.
I thought you said, gotcha.
Nobody's booing Rhea. I guess
there's probably some women booing Rhea.
there might be a few. So we got one more match, and I know we're not going to spend a ton of time on it. But
BRB.
oh, okay, dude. Okay, well, I guess we'll talk.
I think
about
it's a tag match, right?
The women's rumble.
No, we got the
The tag
tag match.
2 out
Tag
of 3.
titles. 2 out of 3 falls. DIY Motor City Machine Guns.
I
love
it. I love them to death. This angle has done nothing for me. I hate to be the most like pessimistic motherfucker about WWE right now, but like in my opinion, SmackDown outside of Jacob Fatu has kind of been shit for like the last couple
went
of
to
months.
freaking 3 hours, dude. Like it's gotten worse since they have more time.
I mean,
Yeah.
Chelsea Green. I'm
Chelsea Green's
loving
awesome.
everything she's doing.
No,
I think the
she's
tag.
I will put over Chelsea Green.
It's a great
She
character.
is the definition of an old school heel, and I love the fact that they're doing that with her.
I want
But-
Chelsea Jordan for that U.S. title, and the match or two she'll have with Piper Niven in between
You're right.
is somebody bumped.
Yeah, dropped his phone.
Oh, good. Well, the match that Jordan Grace will have with Piper Niven in between that, I think that's a really fun U.S. title program. But Motor City Machine Guns and DIY, I like that they're focusing on tag teams. I mean, the fact that we're getting Motor City Machine Guns and WWE in 2025, I mean, my God, I thought the time had passed and we'd never see that. Vince was a fucking idiot for not signing that ages ago. Yeah,
No.
I mean,
Dude, can you imagine if he would have actually booked them when they were at their peak too?
signed Samoa Joe 10 years before they did.
That too. I was actually just talking about how much they dropped the ball on Joe, especially when they had all that momentum when Joe was fucking beating the fuck out of Brock Lesnar, and we all thought Joe was actually gonna fucking beat him, and then they fucking made the match just kind of straight down the middle. Joe beat his ass and then fucking got an F5, and that was it. That is a huge missed opportunity. But with Chelsea Green, I don't know. I don't think they're going to go with Piper Niven. I don't think that's going to be the match. I think they're going to fucking end up.
They need to keep those two together. They do need to keep those two together because I think they're entertaining as fuck.
Did you guys talk about the tag match for 2 seconds?
No, we're not done yet. I was going to say Motor City Machine Guns. To me, I really enjoy them so far in WWE. I mean, they're throwing them right out there, so it takes time, but I like the way we ended with this match. I mean, number one, I thought that fake out tag, great psychology.
That was cool.
That was really cool. And I mean, Motor City Machine Guns haven't lost a step. I know some people, there needs to be a little more patience because I do think he's slowly getting there with the tag team division on SmackDown. I love the hell
Raw too.
Yeah, Raw too.
Are there still 2 sets of tag titles?
Yeah. The Viking, whatever. What do they call it? War Raiders. They have right now.
What they should have been in the first place.
What is this their 6th name back to one of the first ones?
See, I disagree. I like the Viking thing better than just being 2 weird bearded men.
Now Dave's a beardo. Of course, he's all about.
Yeah,
I love
Vikings.
those guys.
I mean, I was fine with them being Vikings, but they called them Vince wanted to call them the fucking Viking experience.
No one's putting over the Viking experience.
Nobody wants that fucking name. But again, I'm the type of guy. I grew up with characters. I like characters. And
I do too, but it's not 1996 anymore.
Although it was kind of weird, everyone coming out with their little costumes, stripping them off, then running down the ring. It's because I noticed it during the women, then the men. It was you fools wear a lot of costumes.
I love entrance gear, so I am going to stand for it.
It was awkward though because they had to take it off right when they got walk out, take it off, run down. It was weird.
I don't think it took it off when they got closer, but
Charlotte got her gear hit with stuff.
She got stuck. Jada got her gear stuck on Natty shit too, but we can talk about that after.
I was hoping her pop would be a little bigger. I hope it got a vibe.
I want to pop it out too. Back to DIY and Motor City.
I love what they're doing. I think the best thing they could do, honestly, because it's been so long, give them a highlight at Mania, do another TLC. I mean, you got Street Profits in there.
They had the tag belt last year too.
Dude, oh my God! Don't even fucking bring up the Street Profits when they. Oh my God!
I'm in.
When they fucking came out, I was so pissed. I got so fucking mad because I hate those fucks.
Oh really?
Really? My God, bro!
I like them.
You hate them all, Kruger.
There are a couple of good ones.
No.
Where's Top Dollar when you need him?
I like
Jay.
I like this. I like the skinny one, but the other one is the biggest
Yeah, I love that.
dog shit I've ever seen in my life.
He's gotten
I-
a lot better.
He's
He's
gotten
not the star of the duo, but
When they fucking went over the goddamn fucking New Testament, whatever the fuck Kevin
Final
Cross's
Testament.
bullshit was at Mania, I said, fuck these people. I will never support them again. Fuck them.
I mean, like I
He's
said,
definitely the Marty Jannetty of the team, minus the daughter. Fucking hopefully,
Dude, Montez
allegedly.
so good. Like,
He's also a
why
good
the
guy.
fuck
He doesn't want
you
to leave his boy leave his boy hanging, which is commendable. Stupid as fuck, but commendable.
no, fuck his boy. His boy needs to fucking go back to NXT and fucking go be like a fucking.
Join out the mud.
I don't like those motherfuckers as a team. I think Montez Ford is really good, but
I want to see that Marty Jannetty run now, though, where he like accuses, he talks about like Montez Ford used to H-bomb back in the day. Man, Montez has got to kick him through a barbershop window. I just want them to replay that
because
feud.
they're black. They could be do that mellow shop that's already there.
The barbershop would be much cooler if it was that their
Mello,
barbershop.
you're right. Mello's got a segment, doesn't he?
Yeah.
You do it there. Holy
Do it
shit,
there.
that's gold.
that's another guy where I'm like, why the fuck did you bring this fucking dude up? Like, I get it. He makes
Mello,
people.
he's a good hand. Yeah.
I'm
I
not
like
a fan
Mello
of
a
that.
lot.
He could use a mouthpiece. I think that's what's missing. Like, I think he's good. He's really good, but I think he's one of those ones that would benefit
In a
from
group.
putting a mouthpiece.
He needs something. He's just too
yeah.
guy right now.
Well, Trick
I mean,
Williams is the one that got him over mostly. So.
I was shocked there wasn't a Trick Williams
I
Carmelo
would've
Hayes
sworn.
moment.
Oh.
I thought for sure.
I think the problem with Carmelo or whatever the fuck his name is,
Carmelo
It-
Hayes.
is the fact that they've had this guy job to everybody.
To everybody, yeah.
Like, how the fuck are you gonna fucking build a fucking despicable heel if he isn't winning in despicable ways? Like, I get wanting to have him be an enhancement guy because he fucking makes people look great, right? But in order for people to give a flying fuck if this guy loses or wins, you need to have him get over on some fucking people really fucking dirty. And I don't think they've utilized that part of storytelling with his character. I feel like he's kind of just been, it's almost like Teddy Long is like, well, you got a match with The Undertaker. It's like, well, you got a match with Carmelo Hayes, and you're probably gonna fucking win. That's what SmackDown's been since he's been there.
Mm-hmm.
He's, it's a shame because they've just made him such a joke in NXT. But if you paired somebody like a Robbie E as Carmelo's mouthpiece, I think that could kind of get him where
Robbie E. That's who you fucking pick out of everybody. Robbie fucking
It's entertaining. Other than the fact that, again, like they haven't put him with somebody that's really gone on a run, but that type of person, he just needs that little something extra. I'm not giving up on Carmelo Hayes. I still think you're going to see some good things out of him.
I'm giving up on all these motherfuckers, dude. I like Gunther, and that's it.
Well, I love Gunther too.
Throwing that John Cena tail, never give up my ass.
Yeah, right.
Riverman, Gunther should have the undisputed title.
With him, like, I love Gunther so much, but I kind of miss when he didn't cut his longer promos, and they've been having him talk more and more, and I'm just like,
dude, he cuts people down so fucking awesomely.
He does,
what are you talking about?
There have been some moments where it's like they're making him appear a little too human for me. Like, I
Stirs up
prefer
too many
that.
emotions in Dan from the past.
Fuck you, Dad. The Juggernaut. Like, I want the guy that just fucking kills people.
He's still that, but he can
he
verbally
is.
tear you down. But it's like backhanded and
But that tease of a
semi fucking
face
passive
rub.
aggressive until the very end, where he just stabs it in.
He's
He's great at it.
The women's rumble.
Hey,
pick.
Piz.
What's up, Piz? All I want to know is, did Scott Steiner enter the Rumble?
Negative.
His
He
nephew.
didn't put Jesse Ventura in a fucking Steiner recliner.
Oh, if
Did,
he
did
enters
you
the,
see
the
that?
women's rumble,
Did
I
you
would've
see
thrilled.
the Scott Steiner tweet where he was
Mhm.
like, "Motherfucker, I will beat your asshole."
Your Marine training ain't gonna save you this time. That's what he said.
I think if he could, I just don't know if Scott Steiner is going to be cleared for that by WWE, but a stare
No,
down.
he's not. He's definitely not.
Just
That
to get him thrown
motherfucker,
over the
his heart,
Shoot.
his heart is a ticking time bomb. Like
It's true.
I
that
don't want
guy is
another
never
warrior
gonna get
happening.
cleared to do anything athletic in WWE.
Even oh man,
his
that's
boy is signed to WWE now, right?
his
they're
son
interested?
is
It's
The,
not
N-
I
happening.
think
the,
he's
the NLD.
NIL.
Yeah,
NIL. Yeah.
That's
Dude,
cool.
have you seen his son?
Yeah,
Too?
he's ready.
Dude, he's a fucking like like when you still like it's a shoot. He's a genetic fucking freak. Like
They better let him keep the
the
Steiner
numbers that
The
kid
big bad
fucking
booty
runs
baby.
in. Man. But God, how awesome would it be? You got Steiner's kid versus fucking Rick's kid. Oh my
Great.
God.
That's a Mania match I want to see.
Like you have them have like the best match of all time, and then you have them tag. Like that's what you do. Like you have them like be like, there's nobody better than you two in this whole company, so we're just gonna work together. Like type shit. Granted, that would be basically playing into just making a new Steiner Brothers, but who the fuck is gonna complain about having a new Steiner Brothers in the fucking tag team division?
Here's
Like,
how you book it. You have to have a Giselle Shaw run in to take out Rick Steiner at ringside.
Is that the NBA one?
That is the one that that caused Rick Steiner said some really bad shit.
I was shocked they showed Rick. They were like, "Hey, he's here."
He didn't get booed. At least he didn't get Hogan.
In my opinion, though, the biggest marquee matchup for Braun is Cena.
Yeah,
Whenever
Cena should go out on his back against Braun. That's the last one.
I agree. I think Cena should go on his back out on his back against Braun, or go out on his back against Gunther.
Or Fatu. I want to throw him in there.
Fatu, sure, for sure.
Do it for Umaga.
But I think that Jacob he's just kind of one of those guys where they're just going to pull the trigger randomly on him. You know what I'm saying? Like they're going to push him hardcore and make sure he looks great, and then just want like he to me seems like somebody where somebody gets hurt and they're like, all right, it's Jacob's time. Like, and whenever that does happen, it's going to be fucking awesome. But I don't see them putting him right at the main event spot yet, because I think they realize what they have with him.
He has that criminal history. I don't know if he's cleared for certain things.
Once they come down from a country and they're in the States for a while, he can hold it for a long time and then drop it. Because like in my head,
Donald Trump will hook the motherfucker up.
Pardon.
Also, 47 is a fan, so that's correct. But in my brain, like for the title, right now I have it, Cody, Cena, Fatu, and then back to Cody, and then but that's like just randomly. I don't know how to explain it, but that's like the lineage I see down the line.
I want to see them pull the trigger on Jacob, because he's not older, but just seeing a big guy like that move like that, he's not going to be able to do that forever. Mm-hmm. And
he's older though too, isn't he?
I think he's like 35,
34, 30. Yeah.
But I just hope that they don't wait too long with him. But I see like the fact he's so consistent, I think may fuck with him almost, because like they're gonna put him in that spot where like he's either gonna make somebody look amazing, or he's gonna fucking just kill these fucking people, and then maybe by the time they pull the trigger on him, his body's not gonna hold up. I'm just saying, as a 350-pound man, I know what doing that type of shit does to your fucking body, and I don't see that guy being like, his knees are going to be shot in fucking like a couple of years. if he keeps doing that fucking moonsault. So I'm just hoping that before that happens, they fucking pull the trigger on him, because I think
He's got some main event.
God
PLE.
damn, he's got 7 kids.
Yeah.
He's 32, by the way.
32.
Oh,
He's younger than I thought. Wow.
Yeah, I thought he was a little older too.
Well, he did do some time.
And all disclaimer, he's my favorite wrestler in WWE right now. But like,
Over Gunther?
oh yeah, absolutely,
Yeah. Dude, he's a more monster than Gunther is. Obviously, I agree.
Jacob Fatu to me is a mixture of Umaga and Kevin Steen. Like, yeah, because he can fucking put out like this amazing athleticism, but also he gets over as a monster so well. I love
and his Ebonics is entertaining as hell.
dude. I love the hood shit they're doing with the whole fucking blow.
Yeah, I mean, I'm not saying
we haven't had like a hoodie element in the WWE for a while, so yeah,
a long time, right?
Did I say this here? I was like the perfect answer to the stupid Hurt Syndicate, which I do like, is having our own ghetto team, but like super fucking ghetto. Like make them like just scary, make all people uncomfortable.
Jacob Fatu literally said, "I'm raw with it, uncut with it." Like
he needs to steal
throwing the dice near his dick. Like he's the fact they're letting him do that is fucking amazing. I just hope it's not one of those things, because I mean, look at Umaga. Like, look at him. Like, look at his career. What at the beginning they pushed him very, very fucking hard, right? And like he was fucking the guy. He was the fucking monster.
I would book Jacob like Tommy Lister from Friday. Like he just like, it's my bike now.
Don't be giving away gimmicks. I've been trying to do that with you.
I'm just hoping that they don't pull the trigger on Jacob before. Like, I feel like he's in his prime right now, and
I don't think you waste time. He may not get a belt right away or even at all, but like I'm compelled seeing him work with anybody.
I like the idea of him being Cena's last match.
Yeah, I do too.
I'd rather Cena go out against Braun is gonna, I really think, be the man.
Breaker,
super young, people love him. He's an ass kicker. I think anybody's going to be drawn to Braun Breaker. That makes more sense, because Jacob Fatu, you never know. He could be a little bit more injury prone. He goes a little harder than he should at times with some of the stuff he does.
Urban for Dan, it scares him a little.
I think so.
Well, no, like, and that's why I'm like, dude, like, give this kid his fucking flowers now, because I just know big men, our knees aren't meant to do that. Like, and it scares me that
I don't do that shit, and I wear braces.
It's like it scares me because he's so fluid, and like Jacob is literally probably one of the best wrestlers in the fucking world right now. Don't let that pass you up, because I've seen WWE do that time and time and time again, where there's somebody that is just fucking on a different level than everybody else, and they get pigeonholed on making everybody else look better. I hope that doesn't happen to him. Right now, it doesn't look
Braun,
like
though. Braun could be the guy for the next 15 years, possibly. Like,
well, for sure, because he's so young, but with every Braun Breaker, you need a big bad. You get what I'm saying?
Oh, right. Braun Jacob Fatu is going to be huge.
And I'm surprised.
Also, when Bronson Reed heals up, he's another one we need to include in this scenario.
Yeah, he's a little older though too. And also,
Bronson was younger.
No, he's more in the 30s.
I'm curious.
I think he's mid 30s. I don't know. Look it up. But
I love him.
Well, as soon as he gets back, strap him up.
Also, with him though, like
36, so he's older than that too.
And here's the sad part about Bronson: that fucking injury he has, it's bad, bro. Yeah. Like, it's really fucking bad. That's like the type of shit where you have that injury and you're never the fucking same again type shit. So I pray to God he's able to recover, but like, that's a big what if. at this point. Again, being that big, man, like, you know, we fucking aren't meant to do this shit, like, as a big human being. And the fact that he shattered his shit so bad, like, I just hope he's able to work at the same level he was before. I mean, dude, I've been injured fucking countless times, and like, goddamn, I wish I fucking could move like I did before I tore my ACL. So like, I worry about shit like that too. Like I said, but at the same time, I also think Bronson Reed could fucking dial it back like half and fucking be still fine.
Oh yeah,
As
he didn't need to do that cage.
Yeah,
spot.
but Steen was dialing it back, and you weren't happy with that. So
yeah, you wanted the PWG kind of.
So
Steen
yeah,
is a lot. Steen is 250 pounds. Bronson Reed's fucking.
yeah, but he's
350.
also a lot older too.
Older, yeah.
That's the thing. You got to factor that in because that was like 20 years ago at this point, damn near. That those matches you're talking about with him.
About 10, but at the same again,
Been in
I
WWE for over that now.
Yeah.
No.
Just celebrated his 10 years there. Yeah.
But-
Like
again
12.
though.
But either way, are we done with the tag match? Did we talk about it at all?
Yeah,
Sunday
I mean,
focused?
just in closing, I do believe tag team wrestling can get hot again. So I hope people are patient. Like, I really do. I hope
it's getting
people.
there.
I
feel
think
like
they
it.
need to. Oh, good.
No,
I
no,
was just saying, I think, go ahead.
that's it.
Okay.
No, personally though, I think you need to throw the Hardys in there somewhere.
No,
They can now.
old.
Yeah, they can now.
You can
Well, now
bring them in as a
TNA comes
nostalgia
in,
Yeah,
act.
that's yeah.
Throw the
just
belts
a
over there and
one-off.
bring him over.
Yeah, I mean, I'm okay with it, like as a one-off. I don't want them taking up a storyline now. You need to make your next Hardy Boys,
You don't.
and I'll
you-
tell you who that is: Axiom and Nathan Frazier in NXT. Those guys are fucking insane. I
They're good.
love those two.
I'm still not in love with them, but they're good.
Yeah, all right.
But
Yeah.
I think putting the Hardys in like some sort of, I don't know, tag match at Mania, maybe the fucking get them to put somebody else over. I mean, just in general, if you have the Hardys come out, you're gonna fucking probably have one of the biggest props in the night. So I think it would be stupid not to utilize them in the next couple of months in some sort of capacity, because one, they're gonna fucking be so over that like that's money alone. But then they can fucking put another like Axiom and whatever the fuck his name is, or like
Nathan Frazier.
the perfect scenario for me is that there's a tag team ladder match.
And I
I mean-
think you'll get something like that, but I think that'll occur on NXT, not on the main roster. I think
Probably.
you'll see Hardy's involved there, not
Takeover.
there, because I don't think they
Into
want,
the-
even though like, because look at the TNA relationship, we really didn't see that much interplay. We saw one person.
You're going to see it more in NXT, and people
That's-
pointed that out. you
And,
know?
but I'm also like so I don't think we got one person. I don't think we're gonna get a lot of people like Mania involvement from TNA. If we got, tonight we didn't really, and tonight's the night you would expect a little bit more because you could have.
Exactly.
The only person that I will say maybe, because let's be realistic, I think his contract is up at the end of 2025. Joe Hendry's already going to be a WWE superstar.
100%,
Yeah,
dude.
yeah.
He's
They're gonna.
already.
They might just be like, "Fuck," as long as it's not
They're
conflicting.
doing Jordana. They're doing Jordan Grace all over again. They brought her in last Rumble.
Oh, yeah.
slowly groomed
And
her
she's-
to it, and now a year later, same exact thing they're doing. It's
Can
just
I
now
say
they're doing it
comment
with the
about-
male.
Can I say a comment about Jordan Grace?
Well, that can transition into our talk about the
Transition.
female
Perfect.
Rumble.
Why-
Yeah.
Chad, do you want to
Turn
say
side.
your take on Jordan Grace since we're not as polite a podcast? Because
I don't remember what it
funny.
was.
All right. Well, Todd said this. You said she looked like Danielle Harris fucked a hobbit or something like that.
Oh yes, I think I said
It's pretty
And
polite
I
if you
love
ask me.
Jordan Grace.
I said it a
love
lot worse. Dan's being nice.
Oh, okay. I was gonna say
Well,
it
let me
doesn't sound
just
too
say
bad.
this.
It's,
Let me just
I
say
love
this.
her. I
I
love
hate-
her, but it's
I
funny.
hate to be the fucking turd in the punch bowl, but Jordan Grace,
I love her.
the size she's at, she doesn't look that fucking goddamn special compared to everybody. And I'm
Not even the new
sorry.
bangs?
Also, those can go fuck themselves. Fucking Courtney Cox type bullshit. But like, fucking,
You could have put the fucking best looking wig on that. Never mind. Person.
I
but
love
just
her.
for me,
She's
I
a
think
good worker.
Penny.
I'm not gonna say she's a bad worker, but for me, her size compared to all those chicks that were in the Rumble, it's not gonna get her over. She's gonna need to find another way over.
She's already over, dude.
Yeah.
I don't think she is.
Well,
With the WWE crowd, I don't think so. With the TNA, of course, but like with WWE, I don't.
She's already been introduced. They already
NXT
popped her on
pops for her,
NXT.
I mean, look at that reaction when she
She got a
fucking
big reaction tonight.
picked
I
up
think-
Piper Niven. Like that got a huge pop.
Well, that's because she lifted up a fucking big bitch, dude. Like this is a big deal.
Yeah, but like B-Fab is not going to look the same doing that as Jordan
B-Fab
Grace.
is gross.
But I also get what you're saying. She's not. She feels smaller in WWE than
She's
she is
way
in it.
smaller than
yeah.
everybody, bro. She's fucking 5'2". Like she doesn't look like that big juggernaut that she does in TNA. And I think that's going to be a problem for her.
I guess if I didn't know who they were in terms of wrestling and I'm looking visually at the girls, I'm thinking like minus a handful of them, Jordan Grace is beating that ass. Like, I don't know.
I'm not saying that she doesn't look like she can kick ass, but I'm saying you're playing China and you're not China sized compared to everybody. You get what I'm saying?
she's big trouble in Little China.
For me, she seemed very small compared. Like when I saw her with that big black chick from fucking NXT, dude.
Well,
like,
she's also a goddamn giant, dude. She's
Yeah,
I
she's
get
made
it,
me feel
but like,
small.
WNBA player.
Yeah,
Flash legend, yeah. She's gotten better.
yeah, she
but
is.
I don't know. For me, like with Jordan Grace, her gimmick works when she's the biggest woman in the room. And tonight, I saw her one of the smallest.
Lash Legend is only 6 foot tall.
Well, she was in heels when I saw her then because she was towering. I felt like I was gonna get mugged.
Well, I mean, all the chicks in NXT are tiny. This crop of girls are all tiny.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But it's just like seeing Jordan with her and then like with Charlotte and like all the other fucking
Charlotte's
people.
tall too.
She looks small, man. Like
she's 5'3". Damn.
I don't see Jordan Grace as that China hulking fucking figure that she was in TNA with her being with all these other people.
Okay, here's what it is.
She's not China, but she's a better worker.
She's Taz coming to WWE. That's exactly what she is.
Yes.
Well, we'll see where we're at.
Doesn't mean she won't. Hopefully, she has a better run than Taz did in WWE, but it's the same thing. She's coming to the land of the giants, and she's her size.
But there's not a lot of female giants.
They have a lot more. But she was in there with the tall chick, Charlotte Flair. I get what Kruger's saying.
Yeah,
and she's in the bigger ring also, so that makes her look smaller too.
Yeah. No, I get it.
She looked small to me, and I didn't like. In comparison to the last Rumble, right? I felt like when she came out, she looked like a big fucking deal. She had a huge spot that she took. And like, she felt like something. This Rumble, for me, she just felt like another fucking person.
We'll see. I'm betting on her, but we'll see. Real quick before I forget. The men's Rumble was better overall. The one thing that I had an issue, I don't know why they saved so many surprises for the end with the women. You could have easily, based on what you had her do, had Nikki Bella or Trish a little earlier.
You do not want to put Nikki Bella out any earlier than you have to. You don't want her to have extra.
Well, I didn't want her, period, but
no, but did you hear what Todd meant behind the words he said?
You don't want her to have extra ring time. You want her in the least amount of time possible.
Well, I wouldn't have had her in any longer.
Okay, did, but she was in there. But you don't want to put her at 13 and stink up the fucking thing.
Or Trish. Put Trish.
They put in early.
No,
they did put her early.
Yeah,
was she like fucking 20? She was there early.
Maybe 2021. She wasn't there like early in the Rumble.
She was 15.
Is she? It's early enough. She don't need this fucking spot. I could give it some.
Regardless,
But there's a
I think having fucking Nikki Bella in the Rumble is the dumbest bullshit ever.
It is, but I don't like her. But there
got a
are
pop.
people that like her.
But see,
And
that's the
new
thing,
show.
though. You do Trish, the one who can work early,
Yeah.
and the one who can't, Nikki, later.
Yeah.
Exactly
No,
like you did. That was
I
smart
understand.
booking.
I understand the placement for sure, but like the fact that they even fucking wasted.
They
spot-
kept saying is back. So is she like on the Raw? Did they re-sign
I believe
her?
so. Now here's what I'll say. I don't like Nikki Bella. I've never liked Nikki Bella. I think we're all in the
She
same.
always
I like
moved
parts
much,
of her.
so.
Yeah. Here's the thing, though. My nieces stopped watching wrestling. They still watch Total Divas and everything the Bellas did. They have a fan base. Again, it's like these, I don't give a shit about Logan Paul or these streamers. I understand why they're doing it. Like, it's having the desired effect. So as long as they don't, I don't think Nikki Bella is going to be chasing a title.
You know what? Bella Charlotte.
Dude, I
Honestly,
swear
put
to
her
God,
in
if
a-
that
put her
happens,
in a
I'll
storyline.
fucking.
Non-wrestling storyline.
Well, I will fucking go on the record. I hate that stupid bitch fucking with a passion. I think she's a shit fucking worker, and there's not a fucking goddamn reason in the world that bitch should fucking take up a goddamn Royal Rumble spot over fucking Gigi, whatever the fuck her name is, Darby Allin's
Gigi Dolan.
Fucking bring that bitch out
And
show her ass.
Well,
Like,
yeah.
I can't. Well,
I just want the
anyway.
tampon spot on the main roster.
Exactly.
She's in a new group, and I can't get behind it just because of fucking Shotzi. I can't support this.
Yeah. Well,
Oh,
the only
God.
person I wanted
You
from
hate
NXT
Shotzi?
man
I
in the
hate
women's
Shotzi.
I
rumble.
love Shotzi.
I know you love Shotzi.
Shitsy Black Turd.
Shitzy. I was the only me and Edward Dancer were like the only ones booing that stupid bitch at NXT.
That's hilarious. That you. So why do you hate her? You just think she sucks?
I think she sucks. She's ugly, and she's a fucking poser. She comes off like a goddamn poser to me.
Damn.
I will agree with you with most things.
Trained by XPW legend Pogo, right? In the
Hey, she knew where to go, but the lessons didn't stick in my eyes. Trash.
I didn't see Pogo shitting on anyone.
Oh, you know one thing that
Not
really
his
bugged
nerds.
me, and everybody will probably forget about it, but like I love setting up a challenger for the women's IC title with Ivy Nile. But then why do you ever get eliminated by Maxine Dupree? Like, you made her look really strong, then she gets thrown out by fucking Maxine Dupree. And again, that's a storyline that's just been going forever.
And who eliminated Maxine?
I can't remember.
I think it was
Maya, maybe. I don't
the
remember.
other one that's going after the actual threat that's going after Lyra, not Maxine. She has to have someone to beat to get there. That's you asked, and that's why.
Yeah, but you're
And
still
bring
setting up a challenger, and she gets thrown out by a comedy ballet.
Well, and bringing up Nia, like, how the fuck don't you utilize her more in this fucking match?
She kicked ass. What do you mean?
She got her stuff in.
She got like fucking 8 people out? Or
Yeah, she threw out like
No,
a
I
bunch
don't
of people,
think
dude.
it was all at once, but yeah.
Yeah, but like,
she want to throw out Stephanie Vakura, fucker.
Oh God, I love
don't know.
Stephanie.
For me, you put
so
Nia
much.
Jax in the Kane role. You know what I'm saying?
She was in
That's
the Vader
cool.
role, the role she belongs in. God damn it.
You know, it's funny.
I didn't even cry because of
actually-
Shawn White. Oh wait, sorry.
I've
Hey, motherfucker!
I love Vader too.
You son of a bitch!
But Shawn
You
made
ever
him cry.
disrespect fucking Vader in my presence again, I'll fucking smack the shit out of you, Todd.
You know what's sad? Nia, I've enjoyed her matches a lot lately. There's always one
great.
fuck up, just one sometimes, but one fuck up that people.
You know what
like
happens when
bring
you
up
really
on.
fight, Dan? You know, sometimes everything isn't
I
perfectly
get it.
smooth.
I get it. She's won me over.
I'm like Joey Janela.
Finally, God damn it. Oh, we'll get to that.
Well, so Alexa Bliss, big pop,
Yes.
she's still over. Looks amazing.
Oh, and yeah, fuck what her fucking Jordan Grace for tossing out Jada
Yep.
Parker. Fuck that bitch.
Love Jada.
Yep.
She's one of the good ones.
I love Jada too, but I got a vibe. They didn't seem to know her. Like the pop.
Is that the
wasn't-
Asian chick?
No, the
that's
black
that-
one.
yeah.
The light skinned black chick. The
Who dropped the
ghetto
N-bomb
one.
on NXT.
Yeah. Yes,
He did.
Yeah.
I'll send you the clip.
Inward, I know you heard me.
It wasn't
It was
on
so
all
natural.
night,
It was like
but-
just yeah.
That and when she's like, "Told you, stupid." Yeah, she's just ghetto trash. And I love it.
You remember when Roman fucking dropped the N-bomb?
Oh,
Yeah, he did
yeah.
He
That
did?
was
forever
yeah.
ago.
Fuck, I have to look that one up. But yes, I do remember that.
He's like, N-word, are you serious?
It was the same yeah, just like normal. You know.
That's great.
And Roxanne Perez, another
Yes.
going to be a star.
Prodigy.
Oh,
yeah.
Stephanie Becker, though, dude. Like,
Yeah,
I know her.
worship
I
the
know her
filter.
English isn't fantastic, but holy
Neither
shit,
is
I don't.
Penta.
Think it matters.
It doesn't matter.
I don't think it matters. She's gonna have one of those belts, and I don't think it's gonna take that long. Like, honestly,
She's gonna be down in NXT for a while, dude.
they might keep her there a year.
I think she's gonna get every belt.
But
think
she
she's one
is
of
so
those.
good.
I agree.
I love Julia, but I think Stephanie Becker, once they hit main roster, is going to be bigger. I really do. But I think Bailey's still going to get that match with Roxanne at Mania.
I
so-
thought Bailey was
I think that's gonna be a
win the Rumble.
takeover. I don't-
I thought I honestly
Oh, 2 times?
Bailey was my win for the Rumble.
Since you're doing it twice. I don't
I'm
know.
not a fan of them just in general when it comes to Rumbles. I am not a fan of bringing a person back and having them win. So with Charlotte, like, I don't know. I like her as a worker. But out of everybody in that fucking Rumble, you could still have her in the main event picture at WrestleMania and not have her get that win. That win could have meant something to somebody, and I don't think Charlotte needs that.
No, I see.
agree.
Like, I
I was
agree.
bummed when she won.
I know Charlotte Tiffany's going to happen. I don't think she needed the Rumble to get the match. I would have, whatever that second women's title.
I don't
match-
think that's where they go. I think they go Charlotte Rhea too.
I don't think so.
That makes a lot of sense, but I think they're gonna go Tiffy to make her bigger.
Yeah, I think so. Now, here's an interesting question, because we're talking about Cena breaking the title record, and I think he will. Wouldn't it be interesting? And I don't know how you work this, and I don't know if you'd count this. Charlotte's not far off.
What do you mean?
Charlotte,
I was thinking
if
that
you
too.
count women's world titles.
She's 2 behind. She'd have to win if she unifies the titles by WrestleMania, which she could. She can beat the record before Cena if they want to keep it in the Flair name.
Well, and we're assuming Cena gets it at Mania, but
Like I said, I'm not. I don't know if they're
I
going
don't think
to.
so.
I do.
I know you got Dan's like dead set on no, Cena's going to break it. I don't know if he is. I think they don't need to put a belt on him. So I'm like,
they don't need
it
to.
could
But
be safe.
I think he
think they
breaks it, but I don't think he breaks that Mania. I think that storyline is him chasing that fucking belt the whole time.
yeah,
And then maybe on his last match, he wins it and retires.
I still like him going out on his back, and I hope that's what he does. I mean,
I
if
hope
it's,
so.
He can go
Fucking
on his
too.
back without a title, though, Dan.
well, you're saying you said retires with the belt.
No,
mean,
I
Kruger said that.
No, I said
Kruger
he
said
wins it and then like retires like shortly after.
yeah.
So
See, I
I-
don't like that. That's like you win it.
Well,
and then-
no, he has to put somebody over obviously before he
Yeah.
fucking retires. But like,
Well, yeah.
I would like to see Cena win it at SummerSlam and then put over Braun Breaker at like one of the later pay-per-views, and that be it.
Well, you know what? Cena can actually get Money in the Bank too. I didn't think
That
about
too.
That.
Oh yeah,
I
that's
forgot
true.
about that.
There's
If I'm gonna put money on shit though, Cena at WrestleMania. That's where I would.
yeah,
place
you
my
might
bet.
be right. That's
And I'm
yeah,
not saying I want that because
I
I
don't
don't care.
want it.
But like
Um,
that's just where my brain would go.
I still feel like CM Punk's going to get that main event. I don't see them not doing it because CM Punk. I mean, he's a question mark too.
That
on how
three-way
much
is gonna be
pride-
cool. But
I don't think he gets it this year.
Maybe. I mean, hey, they made you wait with Cody, but CM Punk. He's a question mark. I don't know how many more years he has left. So we'll see. But
I think he's got at least 3 with the schedule that he's been having.
Maybe.
I think, like, think about it, dude. He had what, like, legit, like 4 or 5 matches last year. Like,
Well,
I think
part of that was injury time. So yeah.
Yeah, but I don't think they're gonna use it. They're not gonna have fucking Punk just randomly wrestle a motherfucker on Raw. I don't think they.
He's had a few house show matches. He worked Ludwig. He worked.
Yeah, but house
Dominic,
show matches are way
Gunther.
fucking different than fucking doing a TV match. Dude.
Oh, I get it, but you can get hurt on anything. I mean, that DDT he took from Drew, and like, you know, never know. I don't know. We'll see. I just don't see them not giving him that. But again, we got to.
I don't see them not giving him it, but I don't see Cena's shit on top of Jay's shit right now. That being where they're gonna put Punk on the card, and like, it sucks. I'd love to see him fucking main event WrestleMania, but unless they do again, they do like a night 1, night 2 thing, where like Cena's on night 2, and that's his big fucking shit, or Jay's on night 2, and that's his big shit, and then you have the Punk 3-way, whatever the fuck.
Well,
I think in order to make that work, though, you need somebody like, I don't know how they're setting up Elimination Chamber. Elimination Chamber back in the day used to be for the belt. You know what I'm saying?
it could be this time.
So
It
yeah,
could be.
so I wouldn't be surprised if Roman or Seth or Punk, one of those 3, gets the belt, and then that's one of the night's main events.
There's a lot of weird. I mean,
It's nice to have this many options.
yeah,
Absolutely.
Yeah.
It's cool. It's cool because, like, I feel like Mania for the last fucking since 2007 has like been extremely predictable. And right now I have no clue where they're gonna go with shit.
Vince booking, you know.
yeah.
Well, and the other thing too is I don't know, how do you make Jay Uso or Jimmy, whatever the fuck, which one he is?
Jimmy.
I don't know, how do you make that interesting with Gunther? Because, like, I think that's where they're going, but Gunther's already beat him, clean too, you know.
That's why he has to choose him. That makes sense at least.
But I don't know how they make that storyline interesting. Like, does Gunther go and stab fucking Jimmy in the throat when he's taking the piss? Like,
that would be an escalation of his character right now for sure. Just has Ludwig try and like just shank him in the shower.
Can I just go on the record as a fat man and say this? Homeboy starting to look like his pops, the other Uso.
Oh, Jimmy.
Dude, he's getting big. And like, Grant, like, I'm all about being a fat guy and working, but like,
keep it big.
My boy be wearing those fucking jerseys, fucking 3XL.
Which one's with Naomi?
Jimmy.
That's
not
Yeet.
no Yeet.
Okay,
No Yeet.
Yeah, the bigger one.
Okay.
I kind of feel bad because
Married Big Jim.
Jimmy gets his bigger pops when he just kind of rips off the Yeet shit. And
the no Yeet.
See,
Stop
you know
drinking
what's
and driving.
funny?
You might be where your brother is.
I was gonna say I think he has 1 or 2 more DUIs than Jay does, so it's like, no, sorry.
I wouldn't say that. I'm pretty sure Jay is the one that has the most.
I really thought that's what
He looks like he
kept
learned his lesson
him
now.
from fully pulling the trigger. And you know what? I'm not 100% that Jay has to dethrone Gunther. He probably will, but I don't think he has to
keep that. I would have Gunther keep it.
I think so. I'm like, I'd rather keep Gunther heated up. Yeah, I hope they don't do something dumb like have Goldberg cost Gunther that belt or something stupid.
I don't think Gunther can afford.
You don't want the Gunther and Goldberg feud? I sure it's fucking.
Yeah, I definitely
Sounds like
fucking
you're
do not want that motherfucker. Like, don't
If
even
it's
bring
that
that up.
elimination chamber
There
and
we go.
this involves the chamber, Yeah, I'm cool with that.
I don't think.
But do not have Goldberg win. Have it go out like Dan's Heritage style.
If
Done.
you really wanted to have Gunther beat him at Elimination Chamber, I'm fine with that because it's a strong win, going in. I feel kind of, even though it wasn't a definitive win, I think he lost a little momentum losing to Cody.
Gunther 100% can't lose at Mania. If he like, in my opinion, if he loses at Mania, they're gonna kill the mystique he has.
Yeah, and I don't think Jay's like as interesting as a long-term champion. He's, again, if you move merch, you move merch. You can do it with Jay. You could have done it with LA Knight, and I know you hate him, but if you move
LA
merch,
Knight is not as over as fucking Yeet.
Yeah.
Not quite, but if you had to,
he is a very popular mid-carder where he belongs.
Well, I'm just telling you, love him or hate him. I'm not a big Jey Uso guy. Like it's just
you don't have to be.
I
little kids and fucking suck.
I like
Dan wants the
Mr.
super
Yeet.
white guy in the spot.
I like Mr. Yeet more than I like fucking goddamn LA asshole.
Thank you.
Why does everybody hate him so much? Like I don't
like LA Knight
because his work sucks. What the fuck does he do?
Suck.
He does a shitty snapmare driver as a fucking finisher and an elbow drop. Outside of that, he does nothing.
It's a pop-up elbow drop. It's cool.
He's got the crowd. That's all.
He's got the crowd too. Yeah.
Yeah, well, he can have my fucking ball sack too.
God damn it, mine too.
Fucking lick that shit from the back, bitch.
He can go back to TNA and be, what was his other stupid name?
Eli Drake.
Eli Drake. There we
go.
We got to go old school. Fuck Sean Ricker too. Sorry, Marquez.
But
fuck that guy. Fuck you, Marquez. Fuck you too.
Since I think we covered the whole Rumble, you didn't want to forget about that clip.
I didn't forget about the clip.
Okay, I'm just reminding you.
You want to set up the clip, Cougar? So
the Joey Janela clip.
Oh. let's just say this. Let's just say this. Indie wrestlers don't know how to fight. That's all. That's all I'm gonna say.
This is from yesterday's GCW show. Joey Janela was at merch. This guy was he? I don't know. Isn't he another worker?
Or is he another worker?
No. So here's the thing. This guy did extra work for AEW, and then like right after Brody Lee died, which it's a dick move for sure. But like right after Brody Lee died, he went on Twitter and was bitching about the way he was treated at
They
AEW.
didn't pay him or something.
I don't know. I don't know the specifics. I haven't.
That's
seen
what
the
I
tweets.
heard, was that they owed him $200 or something.
But
don't know.
he made a big deal about it. So Joey Janela went on Twitter and talked shit to him, as Joey Janela does. So homeboy bought a ticket and confronted this man. And this is the
he bought a ticket.
Yeah.
You want a full?
Who's the lady?
This is full screen, Dan. We have a tiny.
Oh, okay.
So
I think the lady's Joey Janela's girlfriend. I'm not sure.
Okay.
All right. Here. Oh, let me go. Where do I say?
But I'm just saying this: indie wrestlers don't know how to fucking fight, and this is proof.
Oh,
look at the fucking fear in this bitch's eyes.
Oh my god.
Oh, wait for it. Wow, look at that. Get it. What the fuck is Murdoch doing?
What
Oh
are
my
those
god,
punches?
he
Does it work?
How are you gonna throw working punches when a homeboy fucking attacks a worker, bro?
Number one, Joey Janela looks like a little bitch. But number two, Murdoch, oh my god.
Look at the punches he's throwing, dude.
That looks like my...
I'm gonna play devil's advocate. It seemed like he was trying to avoid hitting Janela, but at this point, I'm swinging.
I'm just mad.
Look at
guy,
that was reaction to this motherfucker being like, "Bitch, fuck your table." You know what I would have did?
Well, Janela is getting the shit beat out of him if he didn't have people jump on him. And I think he knows that. I'm sure it was like, oh, fuck.
It's just like This motherfucker talks so much shit like he's a tough guy, and this is how he fucking reacts.
No one ever calls him out on it in person.
I wish the guy would have yelled Desert Eagle before he started throwing punches.
I'm just saying that shit's fucking pathetic as fuck. If
Can
you're
I
gonna
just-
fucking fight somebody, don't throw working punches, you
Man,
fucking weirdos. Like,
This looks like a kindergarten fight.
I've been in.
exactly.
I've been in
It does. It
two-
just.
Well, yeah,
It looks like
technically
you could just go grab each of them by the hair and separate them, like just
the
like a
fights with the fans at UEW didn't look that bad.
Oh my god!
Richard was throwing better hands than fucking.
I mean, I'm not expecting much.
Who's the asshole stomping on him, by the way? Who the fuck is that clown? Because, like, so
what
worth-
is that
Many
with
of these
Murdoch's?
fucking nerds are.
Okay,
Dude,
there's the,
GCW is such a fucking joke.
there's
These
Murdoch.
guys
And then
are
the
all
other,
little.
the one over there. in
Some
the red
other
boots.
person by merch, red boots, red
Oh, and
boots,
then orange
and knee
Broncos
pads.
shorts.
His fucking shoe came off. This is so bad. So why is Joey Janela like talking shit in this scenario? It looked like he basically got bitched out. He's terrified right there. I mean, you can see it.
Other than
He
his
wa-
statement on the
And it
video.
took other people to stop him from probably.
yeah, but why don't you pull up Joey Janela's statement?
Let's see if I can find it.
Yeah, I don't. I don't quite get that. I mean,
Like, at this point, I don't even give a fuck anymore. Fuck you, Joey Janela. You're a fucking pussy.
Here it is. I found it.
There you go.
Like,
the first shot went behind my neck, and the second didn't connect. I wrestled him to the floor and put him in a clinch. Could have choked him 100%. Bullshit. But they were beating him like a sack of potatoes. He kept saying, "We're good,
oh
we're
yeah.
good." And then he was carried out like a baby with 4 different footprints on his face. This is the last I speak of this shit because it was a fucking embarrassment. Yeah.
The last
I mean,
statement was the only true thing said here.
I mean, call it like it is. It looked like he was going to beat the shit out of you.
Play
if
the
you didn't
video
have-
again with that. Now that's in my.
Okay. Got,
Yeah,
now that
no, one more fucking
his
time.
version of it.
Yeah. So the first punch hit the back of his neck. The second one didn't connect, and he had him
Yeah.
in a chokehold. That's the narrative that he said. Let's roll the clip.
I gotta find it again. Hold on.
Oh shit. Okay.
That's all right. I'll just go to my history.
But like, dude, like, come on. Like, can you at least say I was surprised? I was surprised that I didn't know what to do. Like,
Can you imagine if it was like you or Masada or somebody with an
It ain't getting that
actual
far.
set of balls?
if it
You
was
might
me
have
or
you
Briggs,
might
that
have taken
person
out
would be
like
dead.
all of these fucking like
Masada swinging first.
oh dude, like he could probably take out like 8 or 9 of those little bitches before they do anything. Like holy
All right.
shit.
So, okay.
Oh,
No, it's
shit.
not yet.
Fucking, all I'm saying is Jesus Christ. All right, here we go.
All right.
1, 2, right
Hold on,
there.
Roll it back. Roll
2
it back.
connected.
I can't rewind on these things,
Oh.
so I'll have to just wait for it to loop.
yeah, I mean he had him right up.
Okay. Chokehold. Sure.
Yeah, well after-
Eventually.
That's not a chokehold. That's not even a fucking rear
Okay,
naked
so
choke.
here
That's
we
some
go, here we go.
bullshit side headlock.
All right. So that right one comes.
At least he can pick up
first.
the table.
I totally connected. They
He
all
got
connected.
cracked twice.
What do you mean? Okay.
Right by his head.
Kruger, you need to go attack Joey Janela in Minecraft.
I just
Kruger, don't waste your time.
this clip makes me disgusted to be a pro wrestler because
I was like, you're
Jesus
embarrassed
Christ.
for him, aren't
The
you?
promotion it is. They're not known for being the fucking hardest of the hard.
Yeah.
Unless it's R.
Imagine this shit would have happened to UEW.
This is why I mean
Can
I'm
you
not saying
imagine what would happen if somebody did that to fucking me or BC or fucking Carnage?
no that would be in the national news because there would be a death. And I'm not even joking.
We saw what almost happened to Shiloh.
Yep.
But you know what? Like, I think this guy would be smart enough not to do that. Because yeah, you're right. You're not leaving.
Carnage is no
Yeah.
Joey Janela. Well, Joey Janela is no Carnage.
Yeah.
I mean, I'll put it this way: after you do it, you better be
Dude,
able to
look
run
at the
back.
shit. Look at the way he throws that table.
Thank God Murdoch was there to save the day.
Murdoch disappoints
Thank
me.
God the fucking Rabbit King came in there and threw some rabbit punches. I love John Wayne Murdoch. I am not a John Wayne Murdoch hater at all, but fucking Jesus Christ, brother, can you fucking punch somebody?
Yeah, if you don't know how to throw a real punch, don't throw a worked punch in a fight.
Fucking put him in a choke or something. What the fuck is this?
And probably the worst shot that he got was maybe that kick there, and that's when there's like 4 people.
That worst
on
shot is
him.
when that security guy's pulling his head and he hits him in the back.
Yeah, I mean,
under the table.
This makes GCW look like a pussy.
Right here when he pulls him back. Right now, boom, hit the leg of the table. That's all.
I mean, it makes
that foot stomp. That last foot stomp was pretty hard.
But this makes them look like a pussy organization. It really does.
Not just this; they've always been.
They've always been, but I mean, again, I'm not saying everybody in GCW or anything, but man,
sounds like you're saying everyone in GCW.
Most everyone in GCW, yeah.
I'm just saying this shit looks like bitch shit. Like you could have fucking been like, all right, motherfucker, come outside and beat the fuck out of this guy, and then you have like 7 motherfuckers get on him and start jumping him and fucking doing no damage.
That dude at the end, like that you only see from the back. That's not Marco Stunt, is it?
No, that guy's way too big.
I don't know. There's some. I'm dead.
Murdoch's punches.
No, not yet. That guy.
Takeaway.
No, that's a girl, dude.
Is it? Well, yeah.
Now you know what John Wayne Murdoch would have did to Teddy Hart.
Dude, and I'll tell you this.
He would have got another body.
If Janela was like alone, I don't know that he even bothers. I don't know that he fights back.
No, he gets punked.
Yeah, I think he gets punked. Like that look in his face, like I don't know.
That was fear, brother.
Oh yeah, no, it definitely was.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know about all
we
that.
Can stop this.
But on the real, yeah, he deserved to get his ass beat. I will say that.
Sure, but
I know. We're laughing.
Can you do it cooler, please?
I know. Go look at every UEW fucking Rumble that happened. So much cooler.
Oh man. And that is actually worse than I thought, but that's GCW.
I sent that shit to Brig, like literally right when I woke up this morning. I fucking texted him. He was like, opinions, and he's like, bro, what the fuck? That's all he said. He just said, bro, WTF.
Looks like Juventud. Juventud is probably he's a little too cool for that.
Yeah, Juventud can throw some rabbit, but I'm gonna expect.
Haven't we seen him?
Like just throw
back at back at the old XPW? Yeah, outside in the parking lot.
Yeah, probably.
Yeah. I think I did.
May not have been on camera, but probably.
No. It was like, yeah.
Yeah, look at the ECW XPW fucking altercation.
Oh, that's cool as fuck.
Yeah.
Watch,
like I'm gonna be in the fucking locker room with Joey Janela. And
no, he ain't gonna do anything.
And he ain't saying shit to you, yeah.
I would
gonna say a word.
I'm
Can
just
we get him a guest? Can we get him
at
on
this point in my career, I do not give one fuck. I care about my reputation as a fucking guy, as a man. So like I would pray to God that somebody wouldn't be so stupid to do something like that. But if it was Joey, I'm just saying he dies. He dies. Like he doesn't leave. Like that's me getting on top of him and breaking his arms and then choking him out and then punching his face until he stops moving. Like fucking hell, dude.
Unless Murdoch's there.
Yeah, and then
I'm gonna get a back massage while doing it.
He does do shit on my fucking head, and I turn around and I headbutt him in his fucking nose.
There needs to be more.
Goes inside like fucking Punisher Warzone.
There needs to be more men in pro wrestling. Like that is just
fucking pussies, bro. How the fuck do you fight like that?
It's embarrassing. Like, I don't. Number one, at least take the ass kicking. Like, if I'm in that position, I'm not saying I could necessarily beat up whoever it was, but take the ass kicking like a man. Don't be sitting there like, ooh, ooh, go down swinging. Like, he just looks like a fucking joke. Like a fucking joke. And you could tell, like, I could see it in his eyes. Like, if they didn't have people to jump on him, I don't think he's gonna fight. I think he would back down.
He'd have been hilarious. He fucking pulls out.
I don't know. Me and
His shirt
Johnny
is fucking
Phillips need to just pull. Me and Johnny Phillips need to just pull up to fucking New York or Philly or wherever the fuck this motherfucker is and settle this shit for real. Dude, Joey Janela's hate for Johnny Phillips is hilarious.
Oh yeah,
it's so funny.
I don't pay much attention. Even the people, honestly, in these deathmatch elite groups, exceptions, of course. There are people I like there. But even them, like, they're such fucking pussies. Like, all of them. It's just like, where are the men?
It's because deathmatch wrestling has become a woke, like, subculture of wrestling. Because we're all weird and we all.
I'm about to revert to the '90s right now with that bullshit statement. Fuck that.
but that's what it is now. It's like, oh, well, we're all emo and we like to cut ourselves, so we want to be inclusive with everybody. And it's just like, no,
and then
Fritz,
fucking all
like,
hug at the end and circle jerk. I hate that shit.
Yeah, and it's just like, dude, if you caught me hugging a motherfucker after a match, fucking slit my fucking throat, please.
We used to yell back in the day. We can't do it now. Well, maybe we can again. I don't know, but it's coming every time that happened. Remember when B-Boy got all butthurt when we were booing fucking ass?
It is ridiculous now. Like, people complaining, I don't like the fan chants. I don't like the, oh my God.
Then boo against me. Try to be louder than me.
Exactly.
Last weekend, the GCW fans that they were getting all butthurt because they were like talking shit in the crowd, and basically it's like if we showed up and just were normal, and they were like, "Oh, did you guys see these guys? They were yelling hate speech and slurs."
The only thing I'll defend is whoever the fuck was yelling at Allie when she broke her leg. Fuck those people. But like outside of that.
Yeah, but then people are yelling on site after, like, motherfucker, you were there when it happened.
Yeah,
it was on site.
But think about how
if that would have happened, we would have. If someone did that to like Supreme gets injured, we're not going to fucking let that. That's exactly what I'm saying.
If I broke my leg and somebody was talking shit, you motherfuckers would have beat the fuck out of that guy.
Exactly. Exactly. Immediately. It wouldn't be like eject him from the building. It'd be like,
no, he would be
he's getting kicked out. But as he's leaving, he's getting the shit kicked out of him.
Yeah,
I'm just saying. I queued up the footage when the flyer guy incident happens.
Oh,
yeah. No, let's show a comparison.
Example A.
Now this is how you take care of an interference in the goddamn thing, which is you can stream this now on Stream XBW.
Even though we have an asshole bald ref in the ring. Fuck that guy.
Got caught like in a spider's web
in
the ropes.
Gino Rivera.
And Barrera rolls out again for the fourth or fifth
right
time
now,
in
the
this
flyer
matchup.
guy is getting attacked because he was flying during a show that's very disrespectful. Gino's not a fan of him flying during the show either. There you go.
Man, you guys stopped that match immediately.
Oh, there I go.
Oh yeah.
I made that
throw you out of the way.
You threw me out of the way. That
fucking Gino's got a chair.
Rick.
Oh shit, there's Evil Ed.
Oh, Dan's getting nervous about his jacket.
Todd, did you get
I made that.
I don't remember this.
Oh yeah, I'm right by you, Todd. Like that.
Only problem with this is you can't really see him. But...
I know, but you know someone's getting there.
I think I got a kick in.
Well, there's Richard getting one in.
Yeah,
we all were like,
get a good one. They're still killing it.
There's Andre.
Oh, Andre.
Yeah, Andre don't fuck around.
It's good when you have the lawyer running the promotion.
Yeah, you don't do that
Oh,
in
yeah, you
the
do it.
arena.
Get him, dog. Get his ass.
Like, all right.
So
This is how
He
you
said he
get
wasn't trying to hurt
handled.
anyone, so I trusted him. See?
like, who
Oh, I was
caught
thinking
him?
of
Like,
Richard. Oh, okay. I was wondering what the hell it was.
How did it start?
yeah, like who caught him? Was it somebody like, hey, this guy, or like,
being a
It was
dickhead.
my fault.
But he was being a fucking dickhead.
He was going around passing flyers to people in the front row, and I was pissed off because that's super disrespectful in the middle of the fucking
yeah.
show. I said, if this motherfucker walks up to me and tries to hand me a flyer, I'm going to smack him out of his hand. So when he walked up to me and tried to hand me a flyer, I smacked him all out of his hand.
Oh, I thought he threw it in the air.
No, I smacked him out of his head. And then
Fucking
fucking he
troublemaker.
started talking to Bob and went to throw on Bob, and that's when it popped.
I think that's where I started paying attention.
So Bob was the first. Now, did the guy walk out on his own, or?
No, he's getting choked out there.
He's being ejected as we speak.
He's being carefully walked out of the
And now
building.
Barrera heading back towards the ring with Sage Sid hot on his tail.
There you go. That was fun.
That is awesome.
Look how short my dreads were.
Right.
But yeah, more men in pro wrestling, especially indie wrestling. My God. Oh. It was worse than I thought, because sometimes you hear about a fight and it's like, okay, that's not.
I think there's about 6 of us.
Yeah, in the death match arena.
Like, I was talking to my buddy about this, but like the truth is, like, deathmatch wrestling, like, we are the last of the dying breed of old school pro wrestlers, because fucking we have Necro Butcher and Masada still fucking ready to go whenever.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Men ready to fight.
Do you think
That's a
anybody's
pro wrestling
going and flipping a table on Masada or fucking
No,
even
Masada,
Necro Butcher?
Masada, do you understand? Briggs sells weapons at his table. Like, that would be the dumbest thing you could possibly do.
Oh yeah, no, that's even worse than what ever did or didn't happen with the flyer guy.
I can, dude, I would kill for one of these woke people to go up to Briggs' table and talk shit to him, because goddamn, dude, it would be so fucking hilarious.
Well, we invite you to try and do that.
Please try this shit with Masada so like we could have fucking good content.
Yes, please attempt it. I mean, you have to deal with what happens,
But I love Briggs' reaction. Just what the actual fuck.
Oh, I know he's a big Murdoch fan too.
Oh yeah, he loves it.
I'm sure I know the 2 words he's got for him.
This is why I'm
scenarios
glad.
running in
This
my
is why I'm glad nobody watches this shit, because I would be the heat level.
We shared this on the XPW group today, right?
I could give a flying fuck. Fight me, dude.
Right.
Like, please, just do it. Like, I can use some more street cred.
If you get booked for GCW, just tell him this is your theme and give him the Desert Eagle.
Desert Eagle. I got one in the whip.
oh my God, I still can't believe that was a real attempt at a rap career. That is.
I just want to. I just want to hear Joe Nam's response,
dude. The best part about it is hearing Brett flip through the fucking pages.
Oh yeah. Well, it's time for the next verse. Gotta switch.
Like, my dude wrote all this horrible bullshit down.
Every slur, every racist word.
He thought he was spitting straight fire, brother.
I don't know. Me and Pugs are gonna do a remix of it.
That would be hilarious, actually, because Pugs can say all those words, unlike Brett Lauderdale.
Well, there's still one in there that's problematic.
We'll
just leave his voice for that word.
Where is, like, with some of these guys well, I know the answer. It's because he's the sugar daddy, but like, where's the outrage to all this shit that Brett Lauderdale said?
I don't know.
No one
Like,
cares
I
about
mean,
him.
Everybody,
It doesn't matter.
yeah, I know, because they're getting paid and they're pussies.
If
but
Rob
like,
was dropping the N bombs, and although wait,
you would hear about it.
well, you know what? If they
everywhere.
watched XPW TV, they would have heard all those words. So never mind.
But you know what I'm saying? Like, if he just like put out, if Rob Black, they find that fucking rap song, you're not telling me everybody's gonna have something to say about it.
You're not telling me Rob Black's not welcoming that bullshit.
Yeah, but it's like that bucktooth nerd does it, and it's like, oh no, we're not going to say anything about Brett.
It's because GCW is. It's because GCW has gotten to the point, and like, not to take anything away from them, like, I mean, what they've done when it comes to indie wrestling is straight up fucking unheard of, right? But the problem is that regardless of how good their shows are, which they, in my opinion, aren't anymore. They haven't had a good show in a really fucking goddamn long time.
It'll be a couple bright spots and a lot of crap. Yeah.
That's how I feel about it. But, like, regardless, they are the mecca when it comes to indie wrestling. So it's almost like WWE, where, like, you know, you could have fucking people who have beat the shit out of their wives on the fucking goddamn roster and nobody gives a fuck. But the thing that gets me about GCW is they're all like, they all like to point fingers when it doesn't fit their fucking narrative, but literally have fucking people that work for them that have domestic fucking abuse charges or fucking like, if somebody fucking made enough outrage on Twitter about half of the fucking goddamn people they fucking book, it would be a huge fucking goddamn deal. But like, just because it's GCW, it's all inclusive wrestling. Fucking nobody gives a fuck because they don't want to touch that with a 10-foot pole.
Because yeah, then you're gonna get called out. And,
yeah, no, and like the second you actually like be like, hey, this ain't cool, guys. Like the way these motherfuckers are running shit, this ain't cool. You're homophobic. You fucking are transphobic.
I ain't afraid of no.
Here's
I want to hear what Effie thinks about Brett using that word in his songs.
Right?
It's not going to say anything because
Larry wasn't a fan of the other word, but what about Effie and that word?
Yeah,
because he doesn't say it hard, soft with the G. He has the got at the end, the GOT. That makes it even harder. That's like the hard ER.
Did Lauderdale ever apologize to Larry Legend for that rap?
No.
I think he should.
I think that's why he leaked it.
Yeah.
I think he should if we're going by. But it's you know, it's even like AEW because it's the same thing on a bigger scale. Like when Tony Khan made that tweet, I don't remember exactly what he said about Hogan and you know, shitting on Hogan, which whatever. I mean, that's fine shitting on Hogan. I think it's kind of funny. But then he goes and he brings in Ric Flair. It's like, you're a fucking hypocrite. You didn't hear the helicopter story. You're a wrestling nerd. Go fuck yourself. You don't give a shit. None of these people actually give a shit about any of this. If money's there, you shut your fucking mouth and you just be a good little bitch.
What goes back to WWE though too? They all did the same thing there too. It's just
what matters is if you can get over with the internet audience in this day and age of wrestling.
Sure, yeah,
but
that only matters to a certain degree,
dude. It's why motherfuckers that aren't even like gay, like I hate to fucking say this shit, but it's why motherfuckers aren't even gay or identify anything when it comes to the LGBTQ community, but they fucking go at every goddamn like stance to like show that they're an ally. It's just to get themselves over. That's fucking 99.9%.
There's a lot of fake virtue in wrestling, yes.
Yeah, and it's just like, motherfucker, I have gay fucking friends like that I love that I would kill people for. Am I fucking going out and putting that I'm a fucking ally? No, because that's not my fucking goddamn business. Like, Oh, I hate fucking people in the wrestling world because they fucking do whatever the fuck it takes to get the fuck over on the internet.
Yeah. So fuck GCW, fuck AEW, fuck
Just fuck
The
people.
wrestling community.
Just fuck people,
people.
fucking using politics and all this other bullshit to get over when you fucking aren't that goddamn good in the goddamn ring. Like,
I want good work in the ring and I want good storylines. That's what I need. I don't need all this other nonsense.
And don't be a fucking Nazi. Like, outside of that, I could give a fuck. So fuck you, Dan.
yeah.
No, dude, you motherfucker, you're defending Bryce Mitchell earlier. You suck.
No, okay.
Bryce Mitchell. Who are we talking about?
Okay, because I'm already gonna have to cut this because you said a bad word there, Kruger. Already got 3 notes, so let's just move on.
Who's Bryce Mitchell?
That's the UFC guy that was like putting over the
Big fan.
Yeah.
Oh,
We'll just move along on that.
Big
Damn.
fan. Just for the
Damn.
record.
Damn.
Okay, 155 to 56.
All right.
We're over the
moving
2
on.
hours, guys. Let's wrap this bitch.
Yeah, it's getting too loose.
All right. Well, for any of you XPW guys that are still somewhat manly, there you go. Just for you. Let's go flyer.
Wait, is that for me?
GCW.
Because I would double down. Like, I give 0 fucks. Go ahead, Dan.
Well, a lot of shit being said about me that's not true. I don't even know who that is. But moving on.
But you defended them.
It's all right.
Maybe a preview of things to come. Maybe not on YouTube though.
Yeah, we're not there yet.
We're not there yet. This is still filtered, believe it or not.
Heavily, I will say.
Yes. So I don't know wrestling wise what we'll have coming up next. I'm sure obviously we're gonna
have some Dark Side of the Ring coming up next month.
What are you most looking forward to?
Vader, baby.
I don't
Vader
know that I
one?
feel like there's anything that I don't know about Vader. That's the only thing.
Oh,
You can find out by watching the damn show.
Have you heard about the Japanese stories where he H-bombs himself?
I've heard a lot of the Japanese stories about Vader, but there's
Hell in
always
a Cell,
something.
Vader, Tony Atlas. I'm looking forward to Ludwig Borga, Billy Jack Haynes, Hafsa
Ludwig-
Eddie Gilbert, Superstar Billy Graham, Daphne,
Ludwig-
the original.
Daphne
Chief,
is going to
and
be
Muhammad
rough.
Hassan.
Daphne is going to be rough. I wish I didn't watch that video she posted. It actually did kind of bother me because it just felt like, man, if somebody were just there, she would.
It's like watching the China stuff too. Same exact feeling.
Yeah, we joke about it a lot. Like, I can't watch, in all seriousness, China's porn and all that shit now. Like, it's
you can't get hard to it anymore,
I don't
Dan.
believe
Is that the
it.
problem?
I think it gets harder.
that's fucked up.
I know.
But the Daphne one, that's gonna be like the
agree.
Canyon one. That's gonna be sad as fuck. I wonder if they'll interview Stevie Richards because I know he lived with her for a while.
I fucking hate him.
You hate everyone.
You do though, Kruger.
I fucking hate him.
Except for Kevin Steen.
No, for real, fuck Stevie Richards in his ass. He's a fucking goddamn mark.
In Minecraft?
Piece
No.
of shit. And I fucking can't stand his stupid YouTube page where he likes to fucking critique everything like he's a fucking world champion. What fucking belt did you ever win? When were you ever the fucking backside of a company?
He was the
Shut the fuck up, you
BWO
jobber.
Job Squad member too.
Fuck me. Dude, he fucking was bitching about Pentagon's fucking goddamn debut.
You got clicks.
Talking about how he could do it better. Holy shit. Can you imagine Stevie Richards in that fucking position? Come on. Fuck that guy.
I like the Blair Witch parody. It wasn't bad. I like.
We only got one episode. How could you? We never saw the rest. They filmed it all. That's the shit they just need to drop on the fucking network. Well, I guess not the network now. Drop it on YouTube now. God damn it! I want to watch the whole thing.
Oh yeah. Well, I'm just gonna say if we ever have Masada on here, you're going to want to listen to that live because I don't think it's going to last on YouTube.
I mean, that could happen like fucking tomorrow, bro. Like, we should pull that trigger and see how bad it gets.
That one's going to get bad.
We should watch that clip with him.
Oh, no, you do not want to do that.
Oh, I totally
Then
do.
we're fucked.
I know.
We need to be on a different platform, but that might be.
Yeah, we need to be on what the fuck is that goddamn right wing bullshit, Rumble or whatever.
I don't think there's a place that can handle it. 1 second, I'll be right back.
We could stream it live on Twitter now too. I don't think they have any fucking rules.
Really?
Yeah.
Let's
Well,
do
thank
that.
you, Lon.
Well, Dan, doesn't even have a picture for her, just a little F.
I'll be here.
So I don't know what happened
He
to
is a
Dan. I thought we
little
were gonna wrap
Yeah, I
up.
thought we
I
were
know.
wrapping up. Fuck
Yeah,
him.
then
I
he
can
did-
wrap it up if we need to.
Yeah,
I
wrap
didn't
it
know
up,
if-
Pugs. Fuck this guy.
All right, thanks for tuning in, and keep checking out the channel. We'll be back Monday for Farce, Wednesday for Flesh Food Horror, and just sporadically we'll drop our normal shows. So on behalf of Dan, what does he normally say? Guten Tag, whatever the hell he does, Mr. Todd.
Yeah,
Money's on the dresser.
whatever you do, don't fall asleep.
And I will see you in Disneyland.
I gotta find the outro. I wasn't ready. God damn.
God damn it, Todd.
Say goodbye, Dan.
Goodbye.